Oh boy.
Woo! It's go, 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 go time. Tick, tick, boom.
Get to work. Alright, boys and girls. Daisy clearly has some junk in her trunk. But we're going to take care of that because it caused the trunk floor to sag and cave in and poked a hole in the trunk liner and all of that terrible stuff. So, we're going to fix the trunk on Daisy. Alright, so here's the plan. I'm going to cut out some rings from MDF. I'll press a nut into each one of them, and then those will get bonded together and will thread on to the bolt inside the trunk that holds the spare tire on. The idea there is that way it can provide a little bit of extra support across the span. And then I've got this aluminum plate that I'm going to fiberglass in to fix the hole in the trunk that'll also kind of spread out that load a little bit and support the center of that trunk liner. So yesterday, you saw me flatten this thing out with the air compressor. Thanks, motorcycle guy. You saw me flatten this out with the air compressor yesterday. And then I started building this thing. And what ended up happening was when I pushed the nuts through the one layer of MDF, instead of going nice and smooth and just pushing in, basically I had cut that MDF too small and the hole in the middle not big enough, and it totally split it out. Let me show you. So I ended up with a bunch of these, right? A bunch of just pieces where it started coming apart. And the fiberglass resin that I put in here that soaks into the MDF really well, makes it nice and stable, didn't help any. So you can see I just forced the nut in there with the vise, and it ended up just blowing these out. So got back after it this morning after the resin had set up, and then I decided to go ahead and build this up with some JB Weld. So I know it reduces the strength of the JB Weld, but I mixed it with about 25%, 30% baking soda to kind of increase the volume. The baking soda basically just takes up space. So we got the JB Weld on there. It says it takes 6 hours for that stuff to set up. So I got her sitting in the sun. Hopefully the heat will help the reaction go a little quicker. This layer right here is where these small ones were at. So I just built it up with JB Weld and then, put a fillet in on the bottom. And then we got this flattening back out because after sitting on the bench all night, it got a nice curve to it. And I don't know if you can see right there, the glue that's holding the carpet to that piece of board started failing on me. So it's all peeling apart. We'll have to get some more spray adhesive and stick that back down before I throw it back in the trunk. But Mustang trunk is underway. All right, you guys, so there it is. Let me show you this. All right, so you can see how this is. Got this fiberglass in here, and then here's our piece. You can see how it threaded onto that bolt that holds the spare tire in there. And turns out the top of this, right at the top of that bolt, makes it flush across the trunk. And then that all pushes up against this, so it supports it real nice. Nice and stable. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you coming along on our journey. We got some more stuff to work on. We got a lot of other videos coming out, more car stuff here real soon. Don't forget, like, subscribe, check out our website, ihaveajosh.com. We got some new merch coming out. We got some cool shirts that are going to be up on there. You can get your I Have a Josh t-shirts. Don't forget, we only got a few of those 100 subscriber shirts left. So if you're a subscriber and you want one, ihaveajosh.com in the merch section, get yours. But thanks everybody. We'll see you soon. Get to work.